Caked from New Jersey, it's the SNL Nerds, the show where two comics from New Jersey nerd out about Saturday Night Live. I'm your co-host, Darren Patterson.
And I'm your co-host, John Trumbull.
John Trumbull, how are you? We're late October. The year's almost done. Are you like me where it's like mind-boggling, like how like time works? Like this year has gone by so quickly.
Yeah. I mean, time really does move faster the older you get. And yeah, I just had like this whirlwind weekend. I went off to Baltimore for the Baltimore Comic-Con. I was moderating some panels there. So it was a very fun but very tiring weekend.
Okay.
And I got back home like midnight last night and had to go right back to work today. And now I'm recording the podcast because I love you people.
That's right. We have a lot going on in our lives, people, but we come back here to this podcast for you, the listener.
Mm-hmm.
And we're dedicated to this. We're not some flaky fly-by-night operation. No, we stay dedicated to this because we appreciate you and all you do for us. And so why don't you give a nice reviews for us next time there, why don't you?
Yeah, we can use that. Reviews keep us going. Likes and watches on the YouTube, those keep us going. The shares and just word of mouth in general. I did notice that the Amy Poehler episode got 707 views on YouTube, which I think is pretty good. So thank you very much.
Hey,
I think we're very dependent on like how popular the host is, or how recent or interesting the movie is to people. That's the main pattern I'm noticing.
I am seeing that. Like, I'm sure that's how SNL books their host too. Like, whoever will give them the most traffic and go viral and la-di-da-di.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, as far as like when we do a movie episode, those are interesting too. Because like sometimes you've mentioned like how many views we get on some. Sometimes we'll get like we'll do a movie that I swear will do gangbusters and doesn't. But then we'll talk about a movie that I think is good, but maybe not be in the zeitgeist like that, but it'll do numbers. So it's who can tell how this crazy podcasting game works.
Well, honestly, like I went through the playlist a little while ago, and it's on Non-Productive on YouTube. It's not under SNL Nerds. Just go to Non-Productive on YouTube and look under podcasts, and you'll find a playlist of all our old episodes. And one thing I noticed when I was trying to figure out which movie episodes were the most popular is you people are pervs. Whenever we had a movie that had a sex theme, those got lots of views. Like when we covered the movie A Good Old Fashioned Orgy, which is kind of an obscure movie. And like this summer when we did Summer of '69, lots of views on those episodes. So
those are our people.
Like, people are pervs.
People be nasty. Oh,
I mean, I knew this, but it was just a weird confirmation. It's like, I am so perverted, I'm going to listen to this entire podcast episode just because it has the word orgy in the title.
Maybe it's like a bunch of like little kids listening to that who are just trying to get into knowing about sex for the first time. It's like one of those things like when we were kids, we'd watch like, PG-13 movies just for the promise of a booby or a behind or something like that.
Because we grew up in the 80s and you could like seeing a bit of nudity in a PG-13 movie was not unheard of, which is just so weird looking back at it from today's perspective.
Yeah.
But, the 80s were like the Wild West, man.
It was the wild time. Hey, if you had like a cable and a scrambler box, you were living the life, my friend.
Yeah. Anyway, we got a little SNL news to start out this week. SNL announced new hosts and new musical guests for November.
Yes. So next week they're going to take a break for Halloween, and then the show's going to be back November 1st. We get return host Miles Teller with musical guest Brandi Carlile. This will be the second time Miles Teller has hosted. He hosted back in 2022 with musical guest Kendrick Lamar. And
I remember nothing about that show.
Yeah, it was the first one of the season. It wasn't The strongest.
They had Miles Teller host a season premiere. Is he that big of a star?
Not really. I mean, he's a good
weird
actor.
choice.
Yeah, like he's a good actor, and he's done the Top Gun movie. Maybe that was it. I think that's like Top Gun movie came out.
Oh yeah, he must have been running Top Gun Maverick. See, I never saw that.
That's good.
I don't see most Tom Cruise movies, so I guess Miles Teller is a bigger star than I realized, but still, that's weird.
Yeah,
he was like Goose's son, right?
Yes, he was the son of Goose. Rooster was his call name.
Oh, that's so dumb. That is so dumb.
I'm not even joking. His call name was Rooster.
No, I believe you. That's too dumb not to be true.
My dad was Goose. I'm Rooster.
But I remember nothing about his. I have a bit of an aversion to Miles Teller, partly because like a friend of mine finds him very loathsome, and I think he's like passed a little of that on to me. And I kind of see what he's on about.
Yeah, he's kind of. I mean, he's a good actor, but he is kind of one of those actors where there's something quite a little off, maybe, or
there's sometimes you just find certain actors or actresses off-putting, and you can't quite put your finger on why. And I feel a little that way about Miles Teller.
Yeah, there's like a vibe. I mean, it's not like Jared Leto strong, but it's
no. I mean, no one's as off-putting as Jared Leto. That man. He is one of the creepiest, most pretentious people alive. He's like a deal breaker for me.
Oh god, he's a deal breaker. So you're never going to date Jared Leto? Is that what I'm hearing?
No, I'm just not going to ever see his movies because I find him repulsive and loathsome.
Got it. Okay, now I see. Yeah. But yeah, Miles Teller hosting November 1st, and musical guest Brandi Carlile.
I'm excited about Brandi Carlile. She knocks it out of the park whenever she's a musical guest. So that'll be great at least.
Yeah, for sure. This will be the fourth time she's been on the show. Last time she was on with Elton John, and then I believe she was
she also did a duet with David Byrne during one of the 15th anniversary specials, the music special.
Yeah, so she's quickly becoming like family to the SNL in the SNL world. Like she's like their go-to person for music for sure. And she's a great performer. She's lively. She kicks it at the park, and I
always enjoy her when she comes on. So I mean, even if I don't like the Miles Teller bits, I know I'm going to like the Brandi Carlile bits. So great.
There we go. And next up, we got November 8th. Comedian Nikki Glazer with musical guest Somber.
I know nothing about Somber.
I've heard some of Somber stuff. He's like kind of like a new kid on the scene. It's kind of like
okay, it's one person. All right. See, that sounded like the name of a group to me.
No, new kid on the scene. It's kind of like synth but pop rock with little R&B-ish and Billie Eilish vibes maybe.
Oh, he's not as breathy as Billie Eilish, I hope.
No, he's not breathy. He doesn't sing through his nose. He enunciates.
Okay,
so
that's good. That's good.
All right.
That's all right. Yeah, I've tried the Billie Eilish. Not for me. Not for me. But I'm very excited about Nikki Glazer hosting. She's had like a great couple of years. She had her big breakout at
the Tom Brady roast.
Yeah, the Tom Brady roast. Right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one that like really. I mean, she's been around forever. She's been kicking. I mean, if you're old enough to remember where she had that.
Comedy nerds like us, we've known about Nikki Glazer for a long, long time.
Yeah, absolutely.
But the Tom Brady roast was when everybody in the real world discovered her, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I'm old enough to remember when she had that MTV show, Nikki and Sarah, with Sarah Schaefer from back in the day, like the early aughts, and like ever since then, she's just been grinding it and just putting out specials and.
I don't remember that show. I was watching the other show she did. But I'm blanking on the name of it. It was. It only lasted like a season or so.
Oh, was it on like Comedy Central or something?
Yeah, I think it was on Comedy Central. I'm looking at her.
Is that like when they gave every comedian like a show on Comedy Central for like a season?
Let me see. I'm Not Safe with Nikki Glazer. It only lasted for 20 episodes. It was in 2016. I really like that show. So it only ran for like a season, but very good.
Right. Yeah. So she's been kicking it around for a while. The Tom Brady roast really kind of elevated her status and put her on the map. Now the mainstream knows who she is. And, She's also said like she's always really wanted to host SNL, and now her dream is coming true.
Yeah, and she's hosting award shows. She's done the Golden Globes.
Yes.
So yeah, I mean, if this goes well for her, I mean, that's going to take her up to the next plateau. So yeah, I look forward to seeing what she does. I bet she's going to kick ass.
I think so. Like, I mean, I've noticed SNL has been more. They've been having more like comedians host shows lately. Like, of course, Chappelle, Bill Burr, but even comedians that maybe aren't super well known. I mean,
or comedians that aren't like horribly problematic and have done the Riot Comedy Festival.
Yeah. But I mean, but they've had on like Gerard Carmichael and of course Nate Bargatze twice.
Right. Nate Bargatze's great. So.
Rami Youssef, Shane Gillis twice. So it's
okay. Like... we don't need to go into every comedian who's ever hosted SNL.
All right, I'm done. I was just gonna say those guys. That's it.
Okay. All right. It's kind of like you were going on a bit.
Yakov Smirnoff, Howie Mandel.
Okay, see now you're just being an asshole.
Yeah, I know. But Nikki Glaser, looking forward to it. I think she's going to do well. I think so. And then we end the month with on November 15th with handsome man extraordinaire, Mr. Glenn Powell, hosting the show with musical guest Olivia Dean.
Not excited about this one.
Oh boy.
No.
Oh boy.
Okay. Like I had no opinion on Glenn Powell, and then like a few months back, I watched that movie that he did with Sydney Sweeney, Anyone But You.
Yeah.
Awful. So fucking awful.
Really? I didn't see it.
Oh, it's like my Letterboxd review in its entirety was just we've got to stop pretty people from thinking they're funny.
Oh,
it was
oh boy.
Like everyone seemed to be under the impression that just because like, oh, I'm doing a pratfall, like suddenly I'm funny. No. And they were just, and also he's got this weird small mouth. It's just, he's weird. Well, he is weird.
Is he? I mean, it seems like people like him because he has this like.
Those people are wrong.
Oh boy! Wow! All right, we're getting out the salt here tonight.
Look, I've only really seen him in that movie, but that movie just kind of put me off him completely because it was a bad movie. He was bad in it, but people watch it because they both got naked.
All right, fair enough. I mean, I haven't seen much of him. I know he did that movie Hitman that was on Netflix. I'm pretty sure I saw that and thought it was okay. He was the Twister sequel. He was in that. People liked him in that. And the upcoming Running Man reboot, directed by Edgar Wright, that he's probably going to be there to promote too. So,
see, yeah, I mean, I like Edgar Wright. I'd rather see him do something besides a Running Man sequel, but
Edgar Wright, having him in it, Glenn Powell, that's just Edgar wrong.
Yeah, just the fact that it's a Running Man remake or sequel and it stars Glenn Powell, that kind of kills my interest.
Oh boy. All right.
I normally like Edgar Wright, but I'm just like, whatever people are seeing in Glenn Powell, I do not see it at all.
Okay. All right. Well, and Olivia Dean, I don't know much about her. I just know she's like another new artist. I heard some of her stuff on YouTube. It's like kind of like a neo soulish R&B pop. It sounds nice.
Okay. All right.
So we'll see. Cool. And those are the shows for November. Miles Teller, Nikki Glaser, and Glenn Powell.
So I'm officially excited about one host and one musical guest.
SNL is back, baby.
Yeah.
All right. So let's dive in. Let's get into this bad boy. I watched the show live, and as a lot of people know who watch the show live, the show was delayed a few minutes because of college football.
Stupid college football.
Yeah, boo sports.
I was out of town over the weekend, so I didn't watch it until like just before we finished, before we started recording this week. So I just watched it on Peacock, and apparently some F-bombs were looped out.
Yeah, it's Sabrina's Carpenter, her second performance. She dropped some F-bombs, but we'll get there.
Damn it! I wanted to hear some F-bombs. I feel cheated now.
I go on the interwebs. I'm sure it's there. It's all there for you.
Okay.
Your heart's delight. You can.
All right. Well, I'll do a search.
Yeah.
Sabrina Carpenter. Fuck. Oh.
Don't.
Oh
Oh
no.
no.
Oh no. The
Oh.
internet's betrayed me yet again.
Oh. 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 Happy. That's a
Yes,
reference
I
to
am.
a. That's a reference to a sketch that we're going to talk about soon.
Yeah, and just to let you know, this is Sabrina Carpenter. This is season 51, episode 3. It aired on this past Saturday, October 18th, 2025. So,
Yeah. So yeah, it was a bit of a delay because of college football, so we had to wait a while. But don't fret because our patience was rewarded by the cold open, Domingo.
okay.
All right, I'm. You let her rip. I'm gonna hang you back for a minute. Go.
Yeah. You just take 5.
Okay.
So I started watching this episode like a couple hours ago, and as soon I sent Darren a message just saying like, "Hey, I'm eating dinner, taking out the garbage, ready to start watching." And then like 5 minutes later, I was like, "Oh God, they're fucking with it's a fucking Domingo sketch." God damn it! I was so mad.
Yeah.
And it's you want to hear the summary? It's every other fucking Domingo sketch.
It is.
It's Dismukes' 30th birthday. He's there with Chloe, and then Chloe's girls, Sarah Sherman and Ashley Padilla and Sabrina Carpenter and Veronica Newgirl are there, and okay, we don't have Heidi, we don't have Ego, so there aren't any really strong singers in the cast anymore. So this sketch is even more pointless than it was. I liked Dismukes' reactions. I think his reactions are still funny, but everything else, I'm just like, oh. I feel like the way I did about the Californians now, where when I realize they're doing this sketch, I'm just like, oh God.
Yeah.
It just instantly gets me mad, and I'm just like, fuck everyone involved in this sketch. Why? There's no reason that we should have done this like 4 times now.
Yeah, I mean, normally not normally, but yeah, like when I first saw this come up, I was like, oh no, because the thing is with this, they don't do anything different with it.
Well, that's the thing. Like, comedy is supposed to surprise you, and this is so formulaic. There is no surprises left anymore.
It's so like plug and play, copy and paste.
It's just a Mad Libs version of what they've done 3 times before. So there's no surprise to it anymore. So therefore, it's not funny.
Yeah, it's just like Chloe and Dismukes. It's like you said, it's their birthday. Mm-hmm. Chloe's girlfriends come out. They sing a song about how they all went to Nashville and Chloe fucked Domingo, and and that's it. And it's like they've done this,
and they never develop it beyond that. They don't go anywhere that the previous sketches didn't go. All the women they're trying to sing a little badly because they're playing like real people instead of professional singers. So
yeah, I mean, even like when we did this at the SNL 50, which wasn't that long ago, so we're getting it not too long.
I know. So
they switched it up a little bit because that's when Disney was like, oh well, my boys are here now and they're gonna sing about you, and then they sung about Domingo's brother. So there's like a little something different, but this is just the same thing over and over again. And I think people are starting to catch on because when I watched this live, the audience was pretty quiet.
They weren't having it.
They weren't having it. Like I feel like I saw the Domingo bubble burst in real time. Like,
oh, let's hope.
I think this was it. Like for those, do you remember the episode of The Simpsons where like Bart got famous off that "I didn't do it" catchphrase?
Yep. And then there was that moment where he realized everybody was over it.
Yeah, like I didn't do it, and then
yeah.
I that's what I feel like when I saw it this time, and I looked online to see what the general consensus was, and everybody was like, "Yeah, they did this one too many times." Like even people that like
too many times, yeah.
Even people that like Domingo didn't like this sketch. So like when you're not even making your target audience happy, when even they're like, "Yeah, this is kind of bullshit."
I mean, look, I
Ooh.
get why they returned to it because the first one went super viral
Yeah.
and all that, but it's over.
Yeah. I mean,
It's over. Come on, let's move on.
I understand. Yeah, they made it because the first one's super viral, and they have Sabrina Carpenter in the house,
Yeah.
who like was there, who like Domingo was at her concert that also went viral.
Yeah, and she was in one of the previous Domingo sketches, wasn't she?
Um, I don't think so. She was Ariana Grande
Okay.
was in one, then Charlie XCX was in one. I
Okay.
don't believe she
See,
was
they all
in.
blend together. That's the problem.
Yeah, and there's no differentiation between any of them. And like,
Yeah.
so I get it. They were trying to, like, SNL was trying to chase the algorithm and be like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, this will go viral. People will go nuts over this. But no,
Just
no,
such a disappointing way to start the
it
show.
really was. It was a wet fart.
Yep.
Really, it was like somebody yelled "surprise" in my office, and I just a big old wet fart.
We'll get to that.
We'll get to that.
We'll get to that. Okay.
Monologue.
Next, we got the Sabrina Carpenter monologue. She came out. She's talking about like the cover for her new album, "Smell the Glove." It's a little controversial, you know, because she's there on all fours, and there's like
Yeah,
a man pulling on her hair, and you know,
yeah,
you don't think that's sexist? You know, what's wrong with being sexy? No,
yeah,
sexist. But she shows the uncropped version of the photo, and she's like, "Oh no, it was just Bowen helping me up by the hair." And after Martin Short knocked me over at the 50th for
for the
taking a
buffet.
mini quiche.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's all right.
yeah, it's all right. It's okay. Yeah, it's like she has, I guess, this persona that she's like very sexual and very sexually charged. I don't know. I
Yeah,
mean, for me, like, I get it, but I don't know. As somebody, like you said, like we're Gen X, we grew up with like Madonna and like really sexual pop stars. And that, so to see what she considers sexy, just like giggling and saying "fuck" one, it's like that. Is that's supposed to be provocative?
well, I mean,
I saw
how
the
old is Sabrina?
Justify My Love video back in the day.
How old
Lady,
is Sabrina Carpenter? She's like still somewhere in her 20s, right?
she might be late 20s.
Okay, you know, I'm not going to begrudge her for what she chooses to do. That's fine. I mean, I don't find her controversial. I don't know if she's really going for controversial. I think she's going for more fun, bubbly, sexy. I think.
Yeah,
You
like
know?
a little cheeky, a little.
Yeah.
Oh, she's 26. All right, so
She's 26.
all right,
Okay. I mean, she's 26.
yeah.
She's literally half my age. So,
Oh boy.
I mean,
All right, I hear you.
yeah.
But yeah, then she goes and she talks to the audience. Talks to a guy. It seemed like they're real audience members too, like they're not plants. And the guy,
Yeah, I didn't recognize anyone, so I don't. I mean, I suppose a couple of them could have been writers, but they seem like real people.
yeah, she talked to one guy, Will. He's like, "Oh, Will, what a sexy and unusual name. Who's from Maryland? What a sexy and unusual place."
Mm-hmm.
She talks to one guy, saying, "What do you do for work?" "I'm a venture capitalist." "Awesome!" And then she just moves away to the next guy.
Right. I
Um,
don't know. The responses seem kind of scripted.
they,
So I don't know. I could
yeah,
go either way with this. I don't know if it was real or if it was scripted. I think I lean towards scripted, maybe.
maybe, yeah. And then of course Keenan comes out because Keenan, and he wants a cameo for his niece.
Well, she says that
Oh,
apparently
right,
in her concert she arrests somebody
for
in
being
the audience for being too hot.
too
And then
hot.
Keenan comes out and he's got like a pair of handcuffs, like those fuzzy furred handcuffs.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, are you arresting me for being too hot?" And he's like, "No, I'm arresting you for falsely impersonating a cop." And then he says, like, "Oh yeah, I'm getting a cameo for my niece." And she's like, "Oh, I'd love to do that. Do you have $20,000?"
Yeah.
And
Goodbye. Because he doesn't, because he works at NBC.
yeah, is she? I doubt she's on Cameo. She can't be on Cameo. Can
I
she?
I think she's better than that, right?
Well, I feel like she's too big to do Cameo at the moment.
I would assume so. Yeah.
Yeah. And
So
I mean, no shade on any famous person who is on Cameo.
yeah, make your money. I think our good friend JL Colveto's on Cameo.
I'm pretty sure he is. Yeah.
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 Shout out to JL.
Yeah.
Yeah. So monologue short, much like Sabrina Carpenter, and not really.
I mean, yeah, this is the very essence of an okay monologue. It wasn't great. It wasn't awful.
yeah, it was just like, all right, well, let's show on the road then.
There's not a whole lot to say about the monologue, so move
Yeah.
on to the first sketch.
Move on to the first sketch. Boys Podcast, or as it should be called, Snack Homies.
This drives me nuts. I hate it when they flash one title on screen and then they put it up on YouTube under this other generic title. I get why they do it. They want people to find the sketch easily and all that. But like, if you're doing that, don't put up another freaking title on the screen. It just drives me nuts.
Yeah, it's a weird thing. So this one's by Will Steven, Carl Tard, and Asha Ward.
Okay.
We
got Chloe, we got Sabrina, we got Jane Wickline, and we got Veronica. They're all playing 13 years old.
Right.
13-year-old boys.
Right. And
they're doing a podcast and they're really annoying. They're all saying like low key and fire and chopped and cooked and TBH, and it's fucking obnoxious. Like, what? Why was this at the top of the show?
I had a feeling you wouldn't like this.
You were correct.
I think this was, again, them chasing the algorithm, doing something for the youngsters, because
it just screamed like we're trying to be trendy.
Yeah, because as I found out, this is actually based on an actual podcast. There's this podcast in where these 12-year-old kids out in Maryland have a podcast called the MD Foodie Boys, spelled with a Z. And they just hang out and talk about food and their favorite foods, and they use a lot of twee language, washed and fire and unk and low key. This made me feel very old.
You keep talking. I'm just going to get up. I'm just going to bang my head up against the door for 5 minutes. Keep going. Keep going.
Got it. All right. So the boys play Brayler, Jason, Kyler, and Tayson. And one of them talks about how they low key never had a vegetable, with because that's wild, because vegetables are fire and they're important. And he's like, no, lettuce is chopped, that's cooked, bruh. I will say, this part was kind of
painful.
Yeah, a little meandering,
annoying, unfunny.
They could have shortened it up, but then I think
by cutting it completely out of the show.
Yeah, they could have done that, but I think the writers knew that, so that's why they have on the podcast they have Trump just pop in the middle of the sketch, being the guest on this podcast with the 12-year-old boy.
Okay. I was hating the sketch to begin with.
All right.
And then they do the Trump interrupts thing again. And I did something I have never done before when I'm watching an episode of SNL for this podcast. I have never done this before in the 7 years we've been doing this podcast. I was just like, nope. I am not watching the rest of this. And I fast forwarded through the rest of the sketch.
Wow.
Could not do it. I found it annoying to begin with, and then they bring in fucking Trump. No. I'm not going to make a habit of this.
Okay.
But this one, it was more than I could take. So.
Okay, I get. Weirdly enough, I think JJ's Trump kind of saved the sketch a little bit. He does this thing he always
I will react to this in real time because I did not watch the rest of this, so tell me what they did.
He goes off on his rants talking about bring up things like George Santos and of course the No Kings March. I think at one point he asked the boys, "Do you think I'm going to get into heaven?" Probably not, right? Epstein. And there were a few lines here and there that I thought were all right. I think just because I like his impression so much, it does make things a little bit better. But yeah, this sketch, I thought, I don't know. I wasn't wild about it.
It's a good impression, but I am so burned out on the real person, I can't even really appreciate the impression anymore, which is a bit of a problem considering I do a podcast about watching SNL.
Yeah,
but that's my cross to bear.
No, I hear you, absolutely. So
So here's what I decided at this point in the show.
Go on.
Well, actually, I decided a little later, but I kind of backtracked. Since I found this sketch and several others in this episode so disappointing, here's what I'm going to do, because I want to be positive.
Yeah, we're all about positivity.
I want, part of why I do this podcast is I like recommending comedy that I enjoy and talking about that. So what I am going to do is, for every disappointing sketch in this episode, I am going to recommend a better SNL sketch that you should watch instead.
Okay.
So instead of watching Boyd's podcast, you should watch Podcast Set with John Mulaney from season 47 instead. Do you remember that one? That's where John Mulaney gets a Fisher-Price podcast set that is not connected to any sound equipment, so he can just spout his idiotic thoughts and no one has to hear them.
I do remember that one. Yeah.
And yes, people, I do recognize the irony. But it is a much better sketch than this was.
Yeah, it was. Like, I mean, I'm trying to be positive here. Like, I think it's one of those things where if you understand where the sketch is coming from, like, because you're familiar with it, you'll enjoy it more. And
that doesn't cut any ice with me. Like, if you're parodying a specific thing and you have to be familiar with a specific thing to appreciate the sketch is not a successful one. It should be funny even if you don't know what they're parodying.
All right, fair enough.
That's how I feel anyway.
No, fair enough, man. Fair enough. I hear you. Yeah. So this sketch, I didn't hate it, but I definitely wasn't like bowled over by it. I'll say that.
Yeah, I just couldn't. I couldn't.
Okay.
And I've watched a lot of bad sketches for this show. I've watched Elon Musk as Mario.
John.
Okay.
John, we swore we would never bring that up again. So
I know. I'm just I want to prove my bona fides. That's how bad I found this sketch.
Move. I mean, I don't know if it was Elon Musk bad. I won't go that far, because that.
Well, look, I don't punch out of sketches, and there have been many sketches that I've watched that I would have punched out on if I wasn't doing a podcast about them. But this one broke me.
Wow. All right. So let's go into our pre-tape plans. This is a Mikey Day Streeter Side Dell joint.
That's why I liked it.
There we go. All right, now
that's SNL. That's SNL in a nutshell. You go from you hate to love in the space of 10 minutes.
There we go. We got Happy John back. Hey, all right. Happy John's back, baby. Yeah. So this is like a horror movie trailer.
Right.
Sabrina Carpenter and Ben Marshall play a couple who are really getting ready to stay home and have no plans at all this weekend. Just going to chillax all weekend. It's going to be a ball. Then we see Sabrina get a text from her cousin saying that they're on their way. And
then we have like a flashback, and it's shot like a horror movie. And it's like, that thing you agreed to do 4 months ago is today.
No.
And they escalate it nicely. They have it's your cousin who runs a marathon and she won't stop talking about it. And she's talking about like how many miles she's run. And it's like, I think losing toenails is a badge of honor. And she's bringing her husband who always shows Ben Marshall YouTube videos, and he's like, oh my God, it's 11 minutes long. Oh no.
God. You gotta see this, bro.
Yeah, and you
gotta see this.
And the details are what made this, because they got really specific with the details. So I really like this. This was funny. I think this was sketch of the week for me.
Ooh, interesting.
By far.
I mean, I think I have something else that I liked a little bit more, but I see what you're saying. Like, the little details of them wanting to go to have drinks, then have dinner at a viral ramen place, and then go to an immersive play based on the story of Snow White.
Oh, where they had the audience participate, which is another pet peeve of mine. I like in those interactive theater things, I just find it embarrassing for both the actors and the audience.
Yeah, it's like when you go to like Disneyland, and then the people dressed up as Goofy or whatever interact with you. It's like, come on, man. I'm just trying to get
unless I'm going to an improv show, don't involve me with the show.
Yeah, like I'm just the voyeur. You perform.
Yeah.
I just don't like. I still remember like,
you rehearsed for 6 weeks. I paid $15 for a ticket. I mean,
yeah, like I still remember on a class trip when I was in like junior high, we went to see Cats, and I had no idea that the cats actually go out in the audience and like paw at the people. I think I wasn't in the aisle, so I lucked out. But still, I was like, I felt embarrassed for them.
Yeah, and it's really bad when you have no warning for that.
Yeah.
Okay, I will make another exception. I will make exceptions for improv shows because audience participation is a big part of that.
Of course.
And also, I used to be an improv troupe, so I'd be a hypocrite if I wasn't okay with that.
Right.
The other shows I think it's fine are Mystery of Edwin Drood, and Cabaret.
Ooh. Welcome to the Cabaret.
I mean, Cabaret, you got like women in lingerie going all over. I find that a little more acceptable. You can involve me as an audience member in that.
Fishnet stockings, I'll allow it.
Yeah.
Oh, meow.
I don't mind that.
No.
For some reason. Who knows why?
No, I'm here for the artistry now. This is okay.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah. I'm just fascinated by 1930s Germany.
Oh, Marie. So plans. So Art, good pre-tape. All right, we're back in it, baby. We're back
on track. We can still pull this out of the fire. Okay. Let's go. Come on, SNL. I believe in you. I believe
in us. Then next up, we got another Mikey and Streeter joint, Shop TV, Pillow.
Yep.
So yeah, for this again is basically
this again.
Yeah, again.
That sums it up.
They've done this 100 times before. It's like one of those QVC home shopping network things where it used to be Heidi and Mikey, but now it's Padilla.
Now it's Ashley. Yeah. I mean, look, I love that Ashley's gotten the chances to step up and carry sketches this season. I thought she was great. It was a wonderful performance. It was just a little dull for me because, like, I've seen Michael Keaton with the boob cookies. I've seen, I think it was Adam Driver he had something that looked like a dick.
Yeah, he did.
No, I don't. Yeah, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. He had some. I think it was a food item of some kind.
He did. I'm being crass.
And as soon as she's like, "I have this ergonomic neck pillow," and I see the shade of pink it is. I was like, "Oh, it's. I know exactly where this is going. It looks like a vagina."
Yeah. Again, it's another sketch. It hits the same beat. Yeah. The person displaying their good is oblivious to what's really happening, and then the two hosts obviously see what's going on. They're like, "Oh no, damn, really, blow that out."
Really, it's almost like a stepchild of Sweaty Balls.
Almost.
It's kind of similar. It's in the same wheelhouse.
It is, but it's like one of those. But with Sweaty Balls, I think it was a little funny because like all three of them
were oblivious.
Yeah. But this one, just one person's oblivious, and the other two are like super. Just covering up everything. No, we're not doing that.
I did think it did sort of surprise me in a way because like at one point they hide the vagina neck pillow under the counter. And since Sabrina Carpenter is wearing like the same shade of pink as the thing, I thought that we were going to have some sort of shot with, like where her outfit is blending together with the thing.
Oh, interesting.
I don't know, but maybe that's just my perverted mind.
That would, geez. You talk about our audience. Look at what about you there, fella?
I don't know.
Come to the cabaret.
But they're saying, everybody's playing it well, and they have like gags like the ball at the top vibrates.
Oh,
he's Mikey says labia instead of layers, and he calls her vagina instead of Virginia. There's a faux fur lining. At the end, Mikey puts his head through it, and there's a sound of like a baby crying. I would have found it funnier if the previous two Shop TV sketches didn't exist, but
it
just seemed repetitive,
Yeah, it's very repetitive. It's not. We've seen them do this before. We know where it's going. There's no surprises, no changes. It's pretty rote. It's like, okay, well, it's still amusing, but
it's amusing, but not much more than that. Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't go beyond amusing.
So, okay. So I thought about this, like, okay, what SNL sketch would I recommend instead of this? And I thought, well, I could recommend one of the other Shop TV sketches that were fresher when they did, but I went with another sketch featuring Mikey Day that also involves like sexual mistaken identity and stuff. Do you remember Zoo Photographer with Scarlett Johansson from season 42?
Zoo Photographer. Ooh, that's
Right.
I'm not sure if
Mikey
I.
plays a zoo photographer, and Cecily Strong, as a newscaster, she actually introduces him as a zoo pornographer, and there are like subtitles.
Yes. Okay.
Hilarious, hilarious.
Okay. Yes, I do remember that. Yeah.
Yeah,
That.
and he keeps saying things that can be interpreted in a sexual way. Much funnier.
Yeah.
So,
Like, and that's another sketch that they've done before. Like where they kind of do the same thing, where it's like a newscast and somebody
right.
accidentally. Yeah, like the name of the person, the title gets misconstrued.
Yeah,
But like,
I don't know for sure if it's Mikey and Streeter who wrote it, but it seems like their style. So,
yeah, for sure. But yeah, that is a funnier sketch. I mean, I thought this was fine and cute, but yeah, like we said before, nothing mind blowing.
Check out Zoo Photographer instead. Zoo Photographer, SNL, Scarlett Johansson.
Check it out.
He'll thank me for it.
Yes. All right. Moving right along, let's go right into Girl Boss Seminar.
Yeah. We got a female confidence seminar. Sabrina Carpenter is playing the speaker. She comes out. She's in a hot pink outfit. She's got the two new guys,
Tommy
and Jeremy.
Yeah.
And they're in like pink sleeveless vests.
Yeah.
Like her, and we cut back and forth to the audience, and then we see them like whipping a dummy around, and they accidentally throw her out the window. She hits her head on a dumpster. She climbs back in, but she obviously has a concussion, and then she just starts not making sense anymore.
Yeah, and like everybody's cheering her on, except we also mentioned Chloe and Sarah are in the audience.
Yeah, and Sarah's like the only one who's like, I think she has a concussion. I'm concerned about her, and Chloe's like, oh no, this is great. I feel so empowered.
Yeah. And like,
like at one point, Sarah just goes, like, that was just nonsense. I was like, I agree, Sarah Sherman.
Yeah, I mean, this is a sketch where it really kind of hinges on the host to carry it, and I think this is when I noticed, like Sabrina Carpenter's, she's a good singer. She's
given it her all. I honestly, I don't think anything was wrong with the performances this week. My problems this week were with the writing.
Yeah, the writing on this one was pretty weak. I mean, the fact that I can't find out who wrote this one is kind of telling.
No one wants to take the blame.
But yeah, it was. Yeah, it's like about. I mean, I wasn't. I don't know about the way she played it either, because like she kind of plays it as she does have a concussion, but she shows no real signs of it. Except for when she talks, she kind of mumbles and says nonsense stuff like, we're gonna fly like Amelia Earhart. She broke the glass ceiling by being the first woman to die. Oh, who wants to be rich and drive a nice car and live in a gay community? And
like, she meant gated community, right? And he's like, you want to live next door to Sean Hayes? Oh, she did mean gay community. Yeah.
It
was more funny in concept than execution, really.
Yeah. And there was like a few like technical stuff too. Like at one point, I swear I saw the shadow of the boom mic. Like
I missed that.
Like when she walks towards the monitor, you can see the shadow of the boom mic.
I can forgive a boom mic shadow.
Yeah,
and the boom mic wasn't in frame, was it?
Yeah, I saw it in frame. And there was
you saw the actual mic?
Sorry?
You saw the actual mic, not just the shadow?
No, just the shadow. I didn't see the actual mic.
That's whatever.
And there was one point where I swear, like towards the end of the sketch, somebody was like walking past the camera, or like somebody just missed being shot in the camera. Yeah, like you could see somebody like quickly leaving really quickly.
Okay, I don't remember seeing either of those, so I'm wondering if they replaced this with the dress rehearsal version.
No, I don't know. It might have been the dress rehearsal. I don't think so though.
Yeah.
Because like we also have Keenan, of course, who's here again.
Don't make me rewatch this one.
You don't have to. No, don't. He fixes the window, and then we see the girl boss getting slammed against the window, the ragdoll version of her. But then also the dancer gets flung through the window.
But does he miss falling out the window, and then Keenan has to pick up the dummy and throw it out the window, and then react like it just fell? Okay, so we saw the same sketch, and I just didn't notice that stuff.
Yeah. That's what happened. So, sort of a few technical things, but
the window repairman, that was a funny bit. I kind of liked that.
You like something Keenan did?
I like the concept of it. Keenan's, he's still very hammy.
He's gonna win you over. You coming over?
Look, I mean, I'm not gonna say that Keenan never makes me laugh anymore, but it's just the instances are few and far between.
Welcome to the Keenan hive.
And I think, I think he gets to indulge a lot of bad habits.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
He's been on the show for so long. He's, like some sketches, it doesn't feel like he's trying. Some sketches, it's just like, I'm going to be really broad. And he's been on the show 22 years. We've seen everything in his bag of tricks.
We have.
So again, not surprising me much.
No.
Comedy surprises you. You notice the theme I'm weaving through this episode?
No surprises.
Yeah. The other thing that struck me is, this sketch was hitting FOMO a lot, fear of missing out.
Yeah.
And I was just like, they were using so much slang in this episode. It was like the writers just OD'd on Urban Dictionary.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I can see if you're a person of a certain age how that Snack Homie sketch might have just fucking short-circuited your brain, because I'll admit, I mean, I didn't mean to go back to that sketch, but that was just,
that's fine.
That was just like uncut, youngster slang that it just, some of it just like bubbled over my
maybe
brain.
If I was the father of a teenager or something, I might be inoculated against that. But just watching it just as me, it was just annoying. It wasn't funny. It was just annoying.
Yeah. But this sketch,
and she falls unconscious at the end. I mean, I wanted to like the sketch more than I did. It seems like a funny-ish idea, but overall it didn't work.
Yeah, I'd agree. It's funny-ish, but not funny.
I tried to think of another sketch to recommend instead, and I kind of drew a blank on this one.
Oh dear.
And I was trying to think of another SNL sketch where like somebody falls out of a window, but I don't know. I'm drawing a blank. What's a classic SNL sketch where somebody falls out of a window? Does somebody crash through a window in the first Matt Foley sketch?
Oh no. Did he? No. He did He did fall out of a window. There was one sketch where like somebody left a flaming hot bag of poo on the doorstep of some house, and he like steps on it, and then he wipes it with the curtain, and then he falls out the window.
That was a Matt Foley sketch or another Chris Farley sketch?
That was a Matt Foley sketch. Pretty.
Okay, well I'll recommend that one then.
Okay, I was also going to say if you want to do one,
be funnier than this one.
If you want to do one, if you want to look at another sketch, because this is like a motivational speaker sketch. There's always Jimmy Tango's Fat Busters from the Jim Carrey episode.
Was that Ride the Snake?
Yes, Ride the Snake.
Okay, I will co-sign that. Let's do Ride the Snake. Come on.
Yeah, and that's all we'll say. You guys, you got to watch it for yourself, because that sketch is fucking buck wild.
Is that under the title Fat Busters or Ride the Snake?
I don't know. Let me type in Ride the Snake. Oh no! Oh God! Oh no! Oh no! Oh.
Okay, apparently it is known as Jimmy Tango's Fat Busters. I'm not coming up with a YouTube link, but it does seem to be on TikTok. So
there you go.
And it's got 6.1K views. So I guess the new generation likes Jimmy Tango's Fat Busters from 1996.
Yeah.
So
it's a good one.
Good poll, Darren. Good poll.
Sir. Next up, grind song, or it should be called Middle School Loving, because that's what it says in the beginning of the sketch.
See, it bugs you too, right? Right?
I didn't notice it until you mentioned it. Now it kind of it bugs me.
I know, because it's something they consistently do, and it's like just call it grind song. Just put grind song on the screen.
This one's written by Will Steven, Carl Tart, Asha Ward, and Bowen Yang.
Okay, well, yeah, and it's just like middle schoolers, and they're awkward and they're like coming into their sexuality, and
Oh.
they get up on the dance floor and they start grinding up against each other.
As you do. The beat kind of sounds like "Dude on My Twin Bed," that song from a few years back. But yeah, it's just preteens singing about going to the school dance and grinding up on each other. Exploring the sexuality, things popping out. I think at one point, Ben Marshall's grinding up on Veronica, and she's like, "What's that? It's stabbing me in the back." And Ben says, "I don't know, and I'm scared."
Yeah.
And runs away.
You know what I thought?
What'd you thought?
This was no Crucible cast party.
You
remember Crucible cast party? Lin-Manuel Miranda, season 42.
I do.
That's a sketch I think you should watch instead.
Yeah, I think I get the concept here.
It's a much better sketch about repressed teenagers.
Yeah, because hey, you remember when you were preteen and you just grinding up on girls at dances?
And also it made fun of theater kids too.
It did, yeah. Which is, I'm always here for that.
Yeah, everybody loves that.
Yeah, but yeah, I think it's one of those things. Like once you see the premise of grinding, it doesn't really go anywhere with it. It doesn't know what to do with it.
This was 3 minutes 20 seconds, and it was a very long 3 minutes 20 seconds. I'd be more inclined to like it if it was just like 2 minutes. But
yeah,
it just hammered the same joke over and over, and it didn't really develop it or escalate it. So
yeah, they had Keenan as the principal chaperoning, and he had a little song about how he could be writing a novel in his cottage, but he's stuck here chaperoning, and then he turns the lights on because they're getting too freaky, and Bowen asks Sabrina to touch his butt, and the only line that I got a chuckle out of was when Jeremy was grinding on Jane Wickline, and he says, "I think I love you," and she says, "Oh, no, thank you." Like, all right, I was like, all right, that's kind of
that was such a weird, understated line to end the sketch with. That didn't work for me.
It did feel like something that maybe should have been in the sketch and then at the end of the sketch.
It was just weird, abrupt ending.
But this telling a girl you love her and she says no, thank you. That's my wonder years right there. So
yeah, that's
wow.
It's most of my dating life right there.
Wow, it got real.
Yeah. Too real. I couldn't laugh at it. It hurt too much.
I just cried and cried.
Next we have our musical guest, Sabrina Carpenter. She's doing her big hit song of the summer, Man Child. I like the song. It's a good, catchy pop song.
Yeah, good, catchy pop song. I liked how her, like, in the stage, it was like all made up to look like a bedroom. Her microphone looked like a hairbrush. I like the added thing of she was wearing like a t-shirt and underwear, and the t-shirt said "Live from New York," and on the back, on the underwear, of course, it says there. It's Saturday night.
I was like, okay, she's wearing a t-shirt and panties that say "It's Saturday night," and now I'm on a watch list.
Yeah.
I was just like, I'm on a list somehow for watching this.
How many times did you watch it?
I watched it just once on Peacock, but I still felt like the next time I move, I am going to have to go door to door to introduce myself to all the neighbors.
Hi, my name's John.
What?
My name's John Trumbull. I watch Sabrina Carpenter on that Saturday Night Live. The court telling me I have to tell you that.
Yeah. For Halloween. I'm a sex offender for Halloween.
Oh my
By the
God.
way, check out that sketch. Come on.
Shout out to Jeff Montgomery.
Yeah.
What?
And Mr. John Hamm.
Oh my God, that's
given incredible support.
Phenomenal.
Yeah.
But yeah,
that was an instant classic sketch.
Yeah, it's but yeah, for first performance, Man-Child, sax player, casually moseys in front of her at one
point. He just
comes
out front and center. Yeah.
Like, I don't know if did he miss time it? Was he not supposed to come out that early?
No, I feel like he was supposed to come out then. It was just big Clarence Clemens energy,
It really was. Oh, the big man.
The big man.
Big man.
I don't know. Being a Sabrina Carpenter backup singer or backup band, that must be a wild adventure, man.
Yeah. Wild ride, baby. Wild ride, brother.
I mean, this is one of those SNL live performances. It was basically a music video because like we've got all these different camera angles. We've got this extensive set.
Yeah.
I mean, she's like in costume, and
Yeah, it's a whole to do.
it was. I mean, it was almost as extensive as the actual music video for the song. So it's
Oof.
just kind of wild.
Very true. And her second song was called Nobody's Son, where she's in a martial arts gi in a dojo style
Right.
setting. And,
and her backup dancers are pretending to do martial arts behind her.
Yeah.
I wasn't too nuts about this song.
Yeah. But
I don't, definitely not as strong a song as Man Child. And it also ended very abruptly.
It kind of did. Yeah. And this is the song where she drops the F-bomb twice. So
okay.
I mean, I don't know if it's on the YouTube version, but if you saw it live, she said,
I didn't look at YouTube, but the Peacock version did not have any F-bombs. So
all right,
I think they just looped it out.
Okay. So, but if you go on the interwebs and search certain sites, you can see Sabrina Carpenter say F-U-C-K.
Ooh.
Dirty.
Controversial. So
too high for TV.
Yeah.
But yeah, not good performances, I'd say.
She's a good performer. I totally see the appeal. Yeah, I get it.
So then weekend update. Colin Jost.
Michael Che.
So, not a bad weekend update.
I've seen better.
Yeah.
I just feel like the Jost and Che weekend update, it's getting kind of stale now.
Yeah.
They've done it for so long.
It is, yeah. Like that's why I was kind of hoping that the last season would be their last season.
I feel like it would have been a great time for them to go out.
Yeah, it really would have.
Just, and getting a new weekend update, it could have freshened up the whole show for season 51.
Yeah.
I mean, do you think there's a chance they might leave mid-season? I don't know.
I don't know.
They don't do that.
They don't seem to be. I don't know. There don't seem to be any rush to do that. I mean, there's still some good jokes, like Prince Andrew will stop using the title Duke of York because of his Epstein ties, and he'll call himself the King of Quinceañeras, which got groans from the audience.
Yeah. And, I mean, I like the joke about Zelensky saying he would nominate Trump for the Nobel Peace Prize if he sells them like Tomahawk missiles, I think it was. And he says, the Nobel Peace Prize, the prize they give out to you for selling missiles.
Yeah, of course.
That was good.
I did like that one joke that Joe's told about how, we're giving $40 billion to Argentina, and because a lot of Trump officials will end up fleeing there soon enough if history, and like not a lot of people in the audience got that, and like one guy got it, and he's like, all right, one guy got, because like.
Is that where Jost went, hey, one clap?
Yeah, because I guess the whole Nazis fled to Argentina to hide out after the war. Like, that's not
kids don't know history anymore.
Wow.
I mean, okay, let's be real. It's Sabrina Carpenter as the host and the musical guest. So the audience had to be skewing young.
Yeah.
So it's very possible a lot of them didn't know that.
Yeah. We forget our history. See,
I don't know. Yeah.
This is what happens, man. Open the schools! I say.
I did like the joke about during the debate between Cuomo and Zohan.
Yes, Zohan Mamdani.
Zohan, thank you. Blanking on his name. Cuomo was trying to say like, oh yeah, he flipped off the Statue of Columbus. I don't see why that's a bad thing, but okay.
Yeah.
And Cuomo like just grabbed it by the hips.
Yeah.
I mean that was a decent joke.
Yeah, making moves on that thick ass Columbus statue.
Okay.
Oh, am I okay?
Let's pump the brakes a little.
Come to the cabaret.
And okay, we've got a couple death segments. We got
oh boy.
We got the movie guy on scary movies. The joke is the same. He hasn't seen any of the movies.
Yeah.
He doesn't even have a character name. He's just the movie guy. Let's be as vague as possible. Yay.
It's literally the same. I didn't even write anything for it because it's literally
Neither
the
did
same thing.
I wrote down here's my notes in the entirety. Black Phone 2, Weapons, says Scream as Cream. I fucking hate the movie guy, and watched literally any Stefan Weekend Update segment instead. So
Yeah. Because
I don't see the point of the movie guy.
it's the same thing. He like
It's the same thing every time. Yeah.
Oh, I know see that movie. I know see that. It's like, all right, like comedy's supposed to be yes and it's supposed to like be building to this one thing.
Yes. Yeah. It's not no but. It's yeah.
It's not even
yes
but.
and.
It's just no.
Yeah, it's just no. So it's a. This is why you don't do no in improv comedy, because the scene doesn't go anywhere. You just deny.
Yeah, and it's just.
And he doesn't really have any character traits of his own outside of the usual Marcelo character trait of, hey, I'm Hispanic.
Yeah.
I'm not saying Marcelo is bad or anything, but he just seems to be a very one-note performer now.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if he's like trying to get different stuff on, but like this is the stuff that always gets on, that gets in the screen time.
I feel like he's being rewarded for bad habits.
Yeah, like I mean, I don't know. Like I remember I actually heard on another podcast not too long ago that had Punky Johnson on, and like Punky said,
"You're listening to other SNL podcasts. How dare you? How dare you?
I never said we were exclusive, baby. I never said that.
Dare I feel so betrayed.
I thought you were listening to other podcasts as well. Hey man,
I do listen to other podcasts, but they're not about SNL.
All right, then we're keeping it open, baby. What's the problem? Come on now.
Okay, we'll bring this up at our next counseling session. Okay.
Come on, girl. Okay? Don't be like that.
All right. No, I mean, I'm just gonna make a list.
Oh,
we're gonna War the Roses this. We're gonna make lists about how this makes us feel.
Listeners, looks like I'm in the doghouse again. Am I right?
We're gonna try to address these problems going forward.
Oh dear.
All right.
Oh, dear. All right.
But let's finish the podcast for the sake of the children.
For the kids.
For the kids.
But yeah, like Punky says, like Marcel's aware that he doesn't about his Latino, character. He doesn't want to get pigeonholed into that. So like I wonder if he is trying.
But I feel like he totally is.
Yeah, I know. Like I wonder if he is trying to do different things, but is just not getting on. Or
I mean,
I don't.
Doing a character without like a strong accent might be a good start.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I don't know. Was it essential for the movie guy to be Latino?
No, it's not at all. It's just actually I think like him being Latino is like the one thing that kind of gets a laugh out of people because it's like, oh, yeah, the Latino accent, ho ho ho, and so like if you said it in just regular talking voice, it would it probably fall flat. But you say it in a exaggerated accent, and it's like ha ha ha. But it's just like no, the joke's still whack, son.
Yeah,
it is whack, homie.
I agree. It's whack. It's wickety whack.
It's chopped. It's mid. It's washed.
It's not fire.
Yeah, it's not fire. It's it gets the Bozak. Remember that one?
Okay, now you're just making shit.
No, I'm not. That was that people said get the Bozak back in the early 90s. I swear it. I swear.
Okay.
I swear on my.
The only thing I remember people saying in the early 90s was going not.
Oh yeah, that too.
That trend couldn't die fast enough.
Oof. Not.
I found it annoying then.
You got Wayne's World to blame for that.
Yeah, I know I do. I do. But
Swing.
Schwing was less annoying.
Yeah, Schwing was kind of.
I mean, it was tougher to work Schwing into casual conversation. But I knew one girl in our dorm who did not all the time, and I just. Ugh.
And then that got replaced with "Yeah, baby, oh behave."
Yeah, I mean that died out so quickly, though.
Yeah, then that got replaced by whatever Borat said.
My wife.
My wife.
Yeah.
And then I
mean, those I don't mind so much because it's like they're the trendy thing for a year, and then everybody moves on to the next trendy thing.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but.
Swing.
Right, we also had new cast member Tommy Brennan. Do a death segment about growing up in the Midwest. It's basically drawn from a stand-up act, I'm sure. For sure, yeah. It comes out with that haircut looking like Matt Damon in Good Will Hunting. A bright yellow jacket. He just it is a very 90s sort of haircut, isn't it? That making a comeback, that little haircut? It's like that 90s floppy do. And, look, I was rocking that at one point in the 90s. Ooh, do tell. A little My So-Called Life hairstyle? Oh God, please don't compare me to Jared Leto in any way.
No,
Even
I mean the hairstyle was like very my so-called life. It's very like
yeah.
like Empire
I mean,
Records,
I had a bit of that going on. Yeah, I'm not gonna deny it.
far out. Had a plaid had a plaid shirt tied around your waist, going to the Spin
I
Doctors
never got too
concert.
into the grunge look. No,
Uh,
no. I don't
watch.
know. Did you do that at all?
No, no, I couldn't
Yeah,
do that. That was not me.
yeah.
That
I
was,
mean, I was more preppy than that.
oh,
So
okay. So you weren't rocking out at a Toad the Wet Sprockets and drinking a Zima or what? I'm just saying
no,
that. I'm just
I
saying
don't
that.
remember doing any of those things. But thank you for the gratuitous '90s references.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for, baby.
So he's talking about how he's from Minnesota, and same. Uh, and he comes from an 8-kid family, and eight is too many kids. He says like we had one of those milk machines, which I've never heard of.
Yeah.
I liked his lines. He says like I look like a Lockett photo in World War I,
Yes.
or I look like someone who was good at football pre-integration.
That has to be from his act.
Those are totally stand-up lines. I
Yeah.
mean, like whenever it's like, "Hey, I look like this thing." I mean, that's a total stand-up thing.
Now I know
It,
what you're thinking. I look
yeah,
like insert name here and insert name here had a baby.
yeah. I mean, that is like kind of a go-to move in stand-up. You tell self-deprecating a joke about how you look, and you get the audience on your side.
Mm.
And at one point, I was thinking I want to add one of those to my act, and I was talking to one of our stand-up buddies about it, and he was like, "No, don't do that. That's so hack, dude."
Be better than that, man.
Yeah, that's basically what he was saying to me. He was like, "Be better than that. You don't need that."
I'll lose all respect for you if you do that.
So he kind of talked me out of it.
Nice. Look, he's being a friend.
But look, I'm not saying that those jokes are always bad, though. I mean, you can do that joke well. You can do almost any joke well.
Yeah, that's true.
Um, but and I think those were two good examples of the I look like a joke.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, this was all right. I enjoyed it. It's nice to know that if we ever break Mikey Day, we have a spare.
In case of emergency, break glass.
Yeah, I mean, I liked him, but it's still very generic white guy vibes, you know?
Yeah, he talked about how he's a good boy and he likes to follow rules. And when he first moved to New York, he finally
He jumped his first
turns out
turnstile.
on the way out.
Right. Well, hey, baby steps.
Yeah.
Baby steps.
But yeah, I thought it was okay. Like Tommy's,
Yeah.
he seems likable enough and charming enough.
I mean, these types of desk segments are very valuable for the new cast members because it kind of gives us a sense of them as people and what their persona is going to be on the show.
Yes.
So I feel like it did its job in that regard.
Absolutely, for sure.
Yeah, and so I like him. I'm not in love with him yet.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see.
We'll let him warm up to us.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like this season so far has given the new kids chances to shine. I think the show's getting better at that.
Absolutely. Yes, and his segment was written by Tommy Brennan, Martin Herlihy, Casey Sharima, and Maddie Weiner.
Surprised we have 3 other people rewriting a stand-up act, but okay.
That's what I got. And
all right.
The movie guy was written by Mike DeCenzo, Herlihy, Marcello, and Jake Nordwin. So they're the ones to blame.
Okay. Well, I usually like most of those guys, but everybody has an off day.
Yeah. And so the next up, we got Appliance Store, written by Jimmy Fowley, Ali Levitan, and Sierra O'Sullivan.
We got Andrew Dismukes and Ashley Padilla. They're out shopping for a new washer and dryer. And the salesman, Bowen, unveils the washer and dryer.
Oh, actually, correction. The salesman was Keenan because Bowen was not in the building for this episode.
Oh, really?
Oh, you didn't know this?
No, I hadn't heard this.
Yeah.
I was out of town this weekend, so I didn't get to keep up on all the news.
Okay.
What was going on?
All right, so so Bowen put on his Instagram, I think a few hours before the show that day, that he wasn't going to be there because he was in LA at an award show, like receiving an award.
Oh, what award show?
Shoot, I gotta pull it up. Hold on.
No, it's okay. I mean, you said a award show. That should have told me that you didn't know what
Yeah,
it
no, it's
was.
okay. Yeah, I should have had it up. Okay, yeah.
Oh, it's okay. Okay. Well, I was just going on my memory, which is often faulty. So I said Bowen when I should have said Keenan. I didn't write down who it was. Mea culpa.
Okay. All right, here we go. Yeah, he was in LA to accept the Vantage Award at an Academy Music of Motion Picture Gala held at the Academy Museum in Los Angeles.
Okay.
So yeah, so he missed this episode.
Good for Bowen. All right. Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
I honestly didn't notice that he was missing.
Yeah, he's only in the pre-tape. He's not in any other sketch.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's because I saw him in the pre-tape, so
yeah,
it didn't seem like he'd missed the show. So.
Yeah, I think he saw that.
Yeah, because he was in the grind thing.
Yeah, I think he saw that cold open and was like, "Oh, actually, I'm not gonna be here for this episode. I gotta go. I gotta go."
Okay, well, I guess it's okay that they let him go because he was still in the show. So
yeah, and also I think he's been there long enough and he's built up enough goodwill that they're okay with him skipping out.
And this is why Lorne maintains such a deep bench of performers, so people can afford to miss the occasional show or even several shows, and he can still do his show. So
yeah, some people sometimes you can Pete Davidson it sometimes if need be. Appliance score.
Sometimes you can go off and do a whole sitcom and still be on SNL.
That is still wild to me.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna go do this whole other show. I'll be back in May.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Kenan Thompson, you're getting your own sitcom called Kenan. Oh, I guess this means you're leaving SNL. Not so fast.
Nope. That's my side hustle.
That's my side hustle. And Cecily Strong's going to go off and do Schmigadoon, and Adie Bryant's going to go off and do Shrill, and they're all still going to be on SNL.
We are in a gig economy.
Well, I mean, and a COVID played into at least two of those. So
yeah, for sure.
I get it. I understand. Yeah. I understand. I still think it's weird, but I understand.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. A little bit.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, right?
Little bit.
Okay, anyway, in this appliance store sketch, they unveil the washer and dryer, and it's Sabrina and Veronica, and they're singing little theme songs because he's going through the features of the washer, and he's like, oh, this one plays a little jingle when it's done. This one buzzes when it's done. These two sing 1920s swing music.
Yeah, like the Andrews sisters, like Boogie Woogie and stuff.
Yeah. And I don't know what I found most interesting was like Veronica's dryer started to fall off like halfway through.
Yeah, there was a bit of a wardrobe malfunction, we'll say, where because the washer and dryer is supposed to break off at one point,
right?
And
they're wearing like sparkly like flapper type dresses.
Yeah, but like I think as they stood up, her thing broke off like early. So I mean, she handled it like a pro.
Yeah, I mean, she kind of cheated herself, so she was sort of diagonal, so you didn't really see because they were splitting diagonally.
Yeah,
from corner to corner. So yeah, she did handle that very well. I just find it interesting in the live show when something like that goes a little wrong, especially when the sketch isn't really working because it's something unexpected,
Yeah, I hear you. I mean, I liked the sketch enough. I thought the singing was good. Seemed like Veronica's actually a pretty decent singer. Like she seemed to have some pretty good. She harmonized pretty well with Sabrina, I thought.
Yeah, I mean, she was holding her own. So
yeah. And I did like the little banter that Padilla and Dismukes had in the beginning, where like Dismukes sees that one washer dryer is like, oh, that's a little tune. I wouldn't get mine stuck in my head. And she said, you should get stuck in our head. Our anniversary. It's today. So.
And I liked he had some line early on about like, oh, I haven't been all the way in this marriage since you had that affair. I mean,
it's like once you cheated, I chose to forget. So
just like hinting at these great depths of unhappiness, which is kind of what led me to the other sketch I'm going to recommend that you watch instead of this one.
Hit me.
This is a sketch from season 47 called Mattress Store with Rami Malek. Do you remember this one? Rami Malek and Adie Bryant, very underrated sketch.
Absolutely.
They go out to the store, they are testing mattresses, and they're like, hey, can we try it out? And that's why I said Bowen was a salesman in this one, because I just rewatched the mattress store sketch where Bowen is a salesman. And that one stuck in my head better. That's how my brain works.
Got it. Like I remember we talked about it. We did an episode about that. I think that might have been our sketch of the night, if I'm not mistaken.
Had to be. Yeah, and they're trying out the mattress, and they're just like they are staging fights,
Mm.
and there are like subplots in here. At one point, they pull out guns from underneath the pillows. It's a very funny sketch, and it doesn't get the love it deserves. So go check out Mattress Store with Rami Malek from season 47.
Yes, Mattress Store. It's a strong one. This
Yeah.
one, it's okay. But yeah, not. I'm trying to figure out what it's missing here. Maybe the escalation.
I mean, the main thing that's missing is big laughs.
There it is. That's it.
I mean,
jokes. Jokes.
I will admit, I watched the sketch and I was like, I don't hear the audience laughing too much.
Yeah, like I was more impressed by the singing than I was by the actual comedy in it. So that's probably where it is.
And look, again, I don't think the performances is a problem. Sabrina Carpenter's given her all. Everybody's performing it well. I mean, Dismukes and Padilla are great. It's not horrible. It's just it's fine.
Yeah, it's okay. It's all right. So yeah, let's move right along to surprise. This one, Allison Gates, Ken Sublette, and Ashley Padilla.
So, yeah, Ashley Padilla, her coworkers are surprising her at work because it's her birthday. And
yes,
she walks into a darkened room. Everybody yells surprise, and Ashley Padilla farts.
Yeah, she screams, says, "Oh, don't hurt me!" And then I thought she pooped her pants, but I guess
you thought that was a joke.
Yeah, but it turned out it was just a fart, and
it was just a loud, sustained fart.
Yeah, and look, normally when a sketch is surrounded by a fart, I'm like, oh, come on, guys. But
I like in my notes, I went, really? We're doing fart jokes?
But I would say just because of Padilla's performance, it works a little bit more for me because when
I'm pretty much the same. I feel like the performances lifted this one up a bit, and it made it more than it would have been otherwise.
Yeah, because
it's interesting that Padilla was a writer on it.
Yeah, this feels like maybe something she did at Groundlings or maybe something.
Could be.
Yeah,
because
when she farts, she's like, she doesn't. No one says anything for a bit. She's just like, oh, she kind of lives in it.
It's this awkward pause because no one knows how to react. Yeah.
Yeah, she kind of lives in it for a minute. We're like, oh.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a nice touch.
And and so then as the sketch goes on, it's like everybody feeling bad about scaring her so badly it made her fart, and and
I will say the sketch grew on me over time. I mean, we had the fun bit of Ashley blowing her line a bit, or I guess misreading her cue card a bit, where she says, "I laugh too, guess just not out of my butt," and then she reads the line correctly a minute later, and you see Ben Marshall start to break.
Right.
And that's when you break.
And I think then she calls in Chloe. It's like, oh, well, let's call in Jen to see how she liked it. And then she said she called in Chloe. Chloe comes in. She shouts surprise at her, which causes her to fart again.
Ashley to fart
again. And she's, oh no.
I did I mean, Ashley gets very indignant towards her coworkers in the sketch, and I like that it gradually comes out that she both is severely underpaid and she has no real idea what her job is, and she's like, okay, raise your hand if you make more than $9.50 an hour, and they're like, wait, you're still getting paid hourly? You're not salaried?
It's like, what's a salary? What's that?
Yeah, and she's like, oh, so I can't fire people? You're all above me, I can't fire people? And they're like, you were never allowed to fire people. I like that stuff. I mean, that was fun, that just because it was so bizarre.
Yeah, she's like, oh man, I just bought a second house.
Yeah,
they're like, how? How did you do that?
Yeah, you make $9.50 an hour. So there was worthwhile stuff in the sketch. I mean, fart jokes in general, I'm not too big on them just because I find them all the same. So,
right? Yeah, true.
I'm not saying you can't do a hilarious fart joke. It is possible. It's just you have to work harder at it.
Yeah. And then the sketch ends with Jeremy coming in with a birthday cake, about to light the candles. Everybody says, freaks out, say no, but then nothing happens because they were freaking out.
And then an explosion.
It does explode because of all the farts in the room, and
it's the methane.
And it's an ad for Party City.
Yeah, I'm kind of over the oh, this was all just a commercial for this real life we've done that a lot.
Yeah, this whole episode's just been like a lot of stuff we've done before.
It's a lot of repetition.
A lot of repetition.
It's one of those episodes of SNL that just shows how formulaic the show can be at times,
Dude.
which is not a good. I mean, hey, it's a good thing in terms of writing the show, I'm
Ooh.
sure, but it's not a great thing in terms of watching the show.
Yes, they went to the well many times this episode.
So if you want a better sketch that has the fake out ad ending, here's my recommendation.
Let's do it.
World's Most Evil Invention from season 43 with Dwayne Johnson, The Rock.
Fuck yes.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson. You know, that was one of the earliest or most effective examples I can think of that had the ad fake out at the end. You know, White Castle will serve anybody. Just great writing, great performances. Great audience reactions.
You hear gasps from the audience once that.
Yeah, one woman just goes, "Oh," in genuine shock, and it is amazing. That sketch is just so wonderfully surprising, and hey, if you go on YouTube, you will see a comment from me talking about how The Rock underplayed it, and it's just genius, and it has, I think, 12K likes.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Very nice.
You know, not humble brag. Hashtag humble brag.
Yeah. I'm surprised he hasn't come back to host the show. He was really good the times he's hosted, from what I remember.
He's got chops. I mean, I think SNL basically made his acting career, you know?
I would say so.
Because if we were just going on like the Scorpion King or something like that, I don't know if he would have gotten the opportunities that he had later on. He was a generally good SNL host. He was very funny. He rolled with a blooper.
Yeah.
I remember he was doing a Scorpion King sketch with Seth Meyers playing his teenage son, and Dwayne Johnson misread the cue card or mispronounced the word tomb as Tom, and he was like, "No, it was the tomb," and he like called it back later, and yeah, he's a great performer. I like him a lot. I haven't seen any of his movies lately, but
no, he's good. I know he has the Smashing Machine that's out now. But
that's supposed to be really good. I don't think it's doing very well, but it's supposed to be very good.
It's not, but I haven't seen it. I heard good things about it, but
I hear good things too.
Yeah. You know? But yeah, the surprise, this sketch. If it wasn't for Padilla, I would say it's a dud. Like she single-handedly saved. I think elevates the sketch for sure.
She is one of my favorite people on the show right now, and I love that she is getting a more prominent role now.
She's still a featured player, but like. She was all over this episode. She's doing like main cast work. Yeah.
She's killing it, which probably means that Lorna's going to fire her at the end of the season.
Oh, don't even joke about that, Trump.
Hashtag justice for Chloe Trost.
Oh my God. Like that's, if she leaves, I'm going to be furious. But like, let's not put that out there.
I'm going to have to cut a bitch.
Yes. Like it's, my God. It's going to be like a No Kings March down at 30 Rock.
Exactly. I mean, but I love seeing like newish performers come into their own on the show, and I think that's why at a certain point performers should just move on. You know, because you gotta continually refresh the show and have new performers to keep the show fresh. So that's why I have so little patience of like cast members hanging on for the better part of a decade or more.
Understood. Yeah, you gotta graduate from school sometime, man.
Exactly. And I think 6 to 8 years is plenty for any SNL.
Yeah, like it's 6 to 8. We've seen everything you can do in 6 to 8 years. I would say for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But yeah, like Ashley Padilla continues to kill it. I hope nothing but the best for her. Onward and upward. She's a star of the show.
She's one of the stars of the show. Absolutely.
She is the future.
Yeah.
So
teach them well. Let them lead the way.
Yeah. But yeah, final sketch of the night. We got ourselves a pre-tape social experiment written and directed by Martin Herlihy. Ooh.
Please Don't Destroy. I mean, Please Don't Destroy is still together, from what I understand. They're just not together on SNL, right?
Yes, they're still together. They're still going to tour. but
Right.
they're just not on SNL anymore.
That still weirds me out a bit. I'm still getting used to that.
Yeah, it's a weird.
It's kind of weird seeing Martin Herlihy just by himself, and I enjoy Martin Herlihy, but
Yeah.
um,
But this is interesting. So we see Martin Herlihy backstage, and he's talking to the
mm-hmm,
camera. Talking about how when we were young, we were taught never to judge a book by its cover, but it
mm-hmm,
seems like we've forgotten that. So I decided to do a social experiment, put that phrase to the test. So he filled a movie theater with actors dressed to look stereotypically quote unquote dangerous and quote unquote scary. The type of people you wouldn't expect to see in an upscale neighborhood, and have people walk into the movie theater and see their reactions at the people in the movie theater. So we see a person with popcorn going into a movie theater. Everybody's dressed up as Frankenstein.
yes, Frankenstein, or if you're purist, the Frankenstein monster.
The Frankenstein. Oh, good. Don't be that guy, John. Frankenstein.
What the accurate guy?
Oh boy.
The
All
accurate
right.
guy who knows what Frankenstein was a scientist.
Whatever, bro. Frankenstein, bro.
Hashtag Frankenstein truther.
Oh God. Yeah. So man walks into the movie theater. Everyone's dressed up like Frankenstein, and of course he leaves immediately. And Martin Herlihy is dismayed because more and more people walk in, and everybody's just judging this room full of Frankensteins just based on their appearance.
Yeah, and look, I mean, I think people in Frankenstein makeup is almost always funny.
Well,
It's just such a great comical look, because that has been around for so long. I mean, it's been, how old is that movie? Like probably 80, 90 years at this point. It was 1931.
Something like that.
Maybe that.
Yeah. Yeah, and we see Jane Wickline going in, and even she walks out, which surprises Martin Herlihy because he thought she would be woke because of her haircut. And he confronts her about it, saying, "You assumed the movie would be about Frankenstein just because of the color of these people's skin in the theater. That's racist." And he even does a serial experiment on his girlfriend while she's asleep, fills her bedroom full of Frankensteins while she's sleeping. And then we find out that they actually broke up 3 months ago. So all these people, and we find out people judge anyone who looks differently, even friendly faces. Then we see an actor going into the movie theater. Everybody's dressed up as the Cat in the Hat.
That is 10 times more terrifying than a Frankenstein monster.
It really is. Like, yeah.
I mean, especially if we're doing like Mike Myers' Cat in the Hat.
Oh my God. I think I saw that movie in the theater, and I was like, "Geez."
Oh, why?
I don't.
Oh my God.
I don't know, man.
Did you lose a bet or something?
I was crazy in my youth, baby. I don't know.
Oh my God.
I don't know.
Are you okay? Do you need counseling?
I don't know. I said it, and then opened up something, and
Was it a double feature with the Love Guru?
Oh God, I had I'm putting this out here.
I saw a bit of that on TV once, and ooh.
Look, I've never watched The Love Guru. Let's put that to bed right now.
We'll get to it someday on the podcast.
I don't know.
I'll make it my birthday show. I'll make us both watch it. I got to pay you back for Barb and Star, man.
You motherfucker. God. All right, maybe.
It is fun to every once in a while watch a movie we know is going to be horrible.
Yeah.
As long as we don't do too many of them in a row, because then it's just depressing.
We don't want to lose our mind. But listeners, if there's a terrible movie you want us to watch, we'll do it. But you have to either leave a 5-star review or donate to our Patreon, and then
there you go. There you go.
We got to get something out of this.
Pay for play, man.
Pay for play, baby.
Yeah, donate to the Patreon on Non-Productive.com. Give us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts or wherever you listen.
Right, and we're not going to watch It's Pat because we already saw that, and I am.
Yeah, we can't do a movie that we've done before again.
Yeah, I'm not watching.
I think. Go ahead.
I was going to say I'm not watching It's Pat again. I'm not watching Wired again. I'm not no, never that.
Yeah. You could make me watch Dragnet because I missed the episode where Darren did Dragnet. So I could find somebody else and watch Dragnet with that person.
Dragnet's okay. I remember.
I enjoyed Dragnet.
Yeah. He slammed the guy's balls in the drawer. That's hilarious.
Yeah, well, don't forget your goat leggings.
Yeah. Okay. Exactly. satanic rituals. It's hilarious.
Yeah, I have no opposition to watching Dragnet.
All right, but yeah, so back to this social experiment. So everybody,
Towards the end, we have Cam Patterson, no relation.
no relation.
He comes in and he is not fazed by the Frankenstein monsters at all. He's just sitting there in the movie with them. He's having a good old time. And then Martin Herlihy is interviewing him afterwards, and he finds out that he has no idea who Frankenstein is.
Yeah,
but he knows who Mary Shelley is.
Like Mary Shelley Frankenstein. Oh, I love Mary Shelley.
Yeah, and it's like, wait, how do you know Mary Shelley and you don't know Frankenstein?
I don't know.
I think he's like, well, I took a comparative literature class.
I took a Gothic literature class.
Yeah.
Like Frankenstein? No, I don't. I know Tom Frankenberg.
Yeah, I mean that was a nice, bizarre touch. I'm still not really warmed up to Cam Patterson as a performer.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me, you got Cam Patterson, no relation as a performer.
Yeah, we go. Thank you.
But
yeah, so and then at the end of the sketch, Martin realizes the only way to truly rid the world of judgment is through, of course, the power of song. And so he gets all the Frankensteins in the booth, We Are the World style, to sing a song. Cut to from all your friends at SNL, Happy Diwali.
Happy Diwali, yeah.
Yeah, so this is like our kind of Halloween sketch. We're getting
because it's like it's like a Halloween type decoration, but then it says Happy Diwali because we're not all that close to Halloween yet.
Yeah. And then this is written and directed by Martin Herlihy. So this seems to be his little his pre-tape thing that they're probably going to do in the future. It almost kind of reminds me of like maybe like the Albert Brooks pre-tapes from back in the day.
Yeah,
little Nathan Fielder.
This was. I know I keep saying a lot of these sketches were like just okay and nothing more than that, but that is how I felt about this one. It got a little too random for me to fully get into, but there was stuff I liked about it.
Yeah,
which is the toughest thing to review, you know?
Yeah, I liked it. I mean, it's no more random than the Please Don't Destroy sketches from, back in the day. But yeah, it definitely had the PDD flavor, but
sure.
Martin Herlihy's lens because it's his baby.
Yeah, it's a little tougher because he's not playing off his usual people to play off of.
Yeah, so. It's just him, and like he playing off of the other cast members and whoever else is in the sketch. So it is a little different. But overall, I didn't mind this pre-tape at all. I thought it was one of the better sketches of the night. Yeah,
I thought it was all right, but didn't blow me away. So just for the sake of completion,
let's do it.
I'm gonna recommend another pre-tape sketch.
Ooh.
That deals with race and people of other colors.
Oh shit! I think I know what it is.
You go ahead, lay it on me, baby.
Is it White Like Me?
It is White Like Me with Eddie Murphy.
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
No joke. Probably one of the Probably one of the best.
Freudian slip.
Oh, come to the cabaret. Probably one of the best pre-tapes the show's ever done.
Yeah, I would co-sign that.
I mean, everything about that is just fucking perfection. I love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
This.
Go on. Just take one. There's nobody here. Go on, just take one. I'm Jim Downey.
Oh, we don't need to fill out all this paperwork. Now, do we, Mr. White?
What a silly Negro.
Hey, do you know any other banks around here like this?
Yeah, I mean, especially, I mean, that was what, like 82, 83?
Yeah, something like that. But it's still solid jokes, still funny, still relevant. Yeah. It's
sadly, yes, it's still relevant. Yeah.
God damn, that pre-tape is beautiful. My lord. What's not beautiful? This episode. That's because
no, not so much. Sabrina Carpenter, very beautiful.
Yes.
This episode, not so much. But look, I will just say to Sabrina Carpenter and all the performances of the episode, I don't think it's your fault. I don't blame you.
Yeah, the writing on a lot of these really kind of let you down. Yeah. I thought this was better than Bad Bunny, not as good as Amy Poehler.
Yeah, I would agree. I would agree with that ranking.
Right in the middle.
Yeah, I mean, it did have one sketch I really liked. I thought Plans was solid. I'm gonna go ahead and put that in my best of season 51 playlist
Ooh.
right now, which has a big 2 sketches in it right now, I
Yeah.
think.
Far out.
So,
But yeah. Not terrible an episode, but it's still a lot of, still needs work. There's still a lot of work to do
still
down
needs
there.
work. Still needs work. If it had been like, Saturday Night Live, but every other week. If we had another week to work on this, you think it would have been better?
Maybe that's probably one of the main reasons why sometimes these sketches are so, I don't want to say shoddy, but
show doesn't go on because it's ready. It goes on because it's 11:30.
Yes, I saw Saturday Night.
But
but it's, I mean, for the time that they had to put this show together, it was okay.
Look, I mean, even doing a bad episode of Saturday Night Live is an incredible accomplishment. Just technically, all the sets you got to build, all the costumes you got to do, and all the cue cards you got to write out, and I mean, it's incredible that they put on the show at all.
That's very true.
And if it's good on top of that, that's really just gravy.
Absolutely.
Do we want to talk about the Cut for Time sketch? The weekend update?
We could
Biohacker Chuck Spyro.
Sure, we could talk about it real quick. So, the biohacker Chuck Spyro, James Austin Johnson, comes out as I guess he gives like his daily routine, which just basically involves him just running around naked and like doing crystal meth or something.
Yeah.
And I actually like that.
I mean, get to the funny part. I mean, who doesn't start the day like that?
Yeah, but I thought this was hilarious, and the fact that this got cut, but we got the movie guy is
funnier than most of the stuff on the show.
Yeah,
absolutely. I mean, the line I wrote down was, "I'm more likely to put a gun into my mouth than a piece of fruit." I mean, and again, it's nice to see James Austin Johnson stretch his wings and play a wider variety of characters. So
yeah.
I want to see more of that because he is a very talented guy and he is so much more than just Trump.
Yeah, for sure. Like maybe they couldn't do it because it started late because of the football, but I mean, if that's the case, I say just dump movie guy and put in James Austin Johnson because like that movie guy.
I agree.
Movie guy and Domingo. I really hope we don't.
They're so played out.
I mean, unless you do something wildly different with it, like don't let's put these to bed.
Yeah, agreed. Okay. Co-signed with a big John Hancock signature.
Yeah. But that's enough of our blabbering. What do you, the listener, think? Let's go to our blue.
What do you have to blabber about?
Yeah,
let's hear your blabberings.
Let's hear your ramblings and meanderings.
Okay. Our friends, this is over on our Blue Sky profile at snlnerds.bluesky.social. Our friends at the I Heart Hater podcast, they say, "Great night for Ashley and Veronica.
Ooh.
I am really loving how cast participation was pretty even this and last episode. Having ladies do the Tween Boy podcast worked so well, as often young male characters in animation are voiced by women." Yeah, that's true.
Fair enough.
That's true. And yeah, the reason they do that is because if you cast like a young boy to play a young boy in animation, if you're a super successful show, those kids are going to grow up and age out and their voices are going to deepen.
Yeah,
so
the ball's going to drop.
Yeah, so that's why you get Nancy Cartwright as Bart Simpson, or
what's her Pamela Adlon as Bobby Hill on King of the Hill.
Another great example. Yes, yeah, absolutely. Our I Heart Hater continues. They say, "Can Domingo and Movie Guy be retired now?
Please."
Great to see Canadian dancer Alex Wong in the washing machine sketch.
Ooh.
I guess he was one of the dancers that came in at the end.
How do you even know that?
I don't know. I mean, our friends at I Heart Hater, they follow Canadian dancers, apparently.
That's Canadian dancer Alex Wong right there.
Yeah.
All right.
No, are we missing out on not following Alex Wong's career? They say Veronica handled the costume problem so professionally. We'll have more thoughts when the next episode of Saturday Night Ladies comes out on Tuesday. Oh, you sucker, to send you another plug.
Oh, we fell for it
I
again.
didn't see that coming. Oh, you made us plug another SNL podcast. Heart Hater.
Oh, son of a so-and-so. We've been hoodwinked.
This is... We're going to have to settle this. We're going to have to come to blows at some point.
Right. Meet us after school and in the playground.
I've been saying for ages now, we need to start a feud with another SNL podcast.
Okay, I think we found our victims. It's on.
Yeah, I think, I Heart Hater, Saturday Night Ladies. You want to have a feud?
Right.
It'll be fun.
Yeah. Fun feud.
Let's have a feud. Let's have a real blood feud where we hate each other and say bad stuff about each other and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, I just want to do like Family Feud, like play that. Like,
well, that'd be fun too.
Top 10 on the board. Survey says.
I mean, I'm not going to kiss Richard Dawson, but especially now.
Oh, well, no, he's under 6 feet under. So
it would be very difficult now. That's what I'm saying.
Our good friend Manebarati saying, I defend the premise of Domingo on the basis that it is the first SNL sketch my 14-year-old sister learned about via her friends and shared with me without even knowing what SNL was. The fact that I got to share the show with her for the first time meant a lot to me. But this cold open is the worst iteration of it by far.
That is very sweet. And then she's like, but it still sucks.
I'm telling you, this cold open, like even people that like Domingo are like, no, this bullshit. This sucks.
We're over this. Yeah. What a sweet story.
That's very sweet. That's very lovely.
I mean, because, 14, that's like the perfect age to get into SNL. And I bet so many of the current generation, they are discovering the show through YouTube and TikTok and all that. And they might not even know that SNL is a show that airs on terrestrial TV.
Yeah.
I mean, what kid watches terrestrial TV anymore?
Yeah, so. Kids watch their phones now and what have you. The way it's meant to be seen, I guess.
All right. Our friend John Ananias at burtonesque.bluesky.social says, folks, I don't have many nice things to say about this episode, but then there's Ashley Padilla. I didn't find this latest fart-centric sketch particularly good overall, but the way that she played out and held on to the discomfort and distress of that first one, she's got something special. Yeah. And Camille Pretzlaw chimes in and says, 100% she made the best out of mid-material.
Yeah. I think she's starting to rise and become the new favorite cast member in the SNL spheres. Like people are
she's stepping into that void that left by like Heidi and Ego. And all that. And we need a good breakout star from on the female side in particular. So
for sure. Like it seems like she's on the fast track to being the new breakout star, and I'm here for it.
Yeah, me too.
Our good friend Stephen M saying, felt a lot like late 90s Conan material. Oh, silly but serviceable. The Boys podcast was funny but felt long. All right.
S. Carr at Worm Takes says, the Homies podcast was hilarious. Disagree. I mean, well, admittedly, I only watched I could only take the first half of it. I saw Trump. I was just like, nope, can't do this.
Wow. Yeah, you walked out of a sketch. That was shocking to me.
I did, but I don't do this podcast for money.
Okay. Let's do it for the love of the game.
It's love of the game. If you paid me, I'd sit through more bad sketches.
Okay, fair enough. And we
donate to our Patreon, folks.
Yes, please. Money. Money.
Nick Store also chimes in and says, I thought Sabrina Carpenter played her boy perfectly. She was the best boy, and this was her best performance.
She was the best boy.
The best boy.
Our good friend Lee Hot the Lion saying, hi guys, pretty good episode. As an aspiring middle school teacher, that first sketch was on brand. The washer and dryer sketch was pretty good. The Ashley Padilla takeover has begun, and I am here for it. And I skipped the music because can't wait to hear what you guys think. Also, Dylan McDermott or Dermot Mulrooney and Main Justice sketches. You guys talked about them the last pod. Were on one of my favorite episodes when Jamie Foxx hosted. It was 2013 when I started watching SNL actually live instead of reruns. So thank you guys for those member berries.
Oh, I kind of forgot that Jamie Foxx did a Main Justice sketch. I mean, they did a few Main Justice sketches. So
they did. Oh, there was the one with Justin Timberlake did one, but the one with Jamie Foxx, that's the one where, like, I think Sudeikis gets him to break actually, because that's on where
that does sound familiar. I wasn't recalling or referencing that Main Justice sketch in particular. I just kind of remembered the general Southern accents of Main Justice. Here now. Yeah,
I'd say there, boy. I say, what y'all doing over there right now? They're doing right now.
Yeah, that sort of thing. So, but I mean, Dylan McDermott or Dermot Mulroney, I will defend that sketch to the death.
It's been a minute. I gotta watch it again. It's been a minute since I've seen it.
Oh yeah, no, it's brilliant. I mean, it's Jamie Foxx and Jay Farrow and Keenan is great in that sketch. Like when Keenan is on, he is really on.
Mm.
Yeah,
I hear you. Okay.
I mean, I run very hot and cold on Keenan, obviously, but
yeah, I hear you.
Nick Storr, he has some more comments. He says, I think I like the episode more than most, more than week 1, less than week 2.
Mm.
You can always spot a third in the run, and that's when the recurring sketches pop up. Yeah, I think you're right. Martin Herlihy has been holding on to that pre-tape for 3 weeks.
Oh.
Kid's a genius, like somewhere between Mike O'Brien and Kyle Mooney.
Oh,
ooh, wow.
I guess that's an old pre-tape he's just had in the pocket.
Well, it didn't involve the host at all, so yeah, certainly could have been held back.
Yeah,
so.
I guess you just have to throw in that Diwali end card, and then you're good to go.
Ooh. Yeah, pretty simple. Yeah,
fair enough. Okay.
Yeah, nothing topical about it. So yeah, no reason you couldn't hold that and find it in the show later.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
And last one, Carmel Pretzlaw saying it was a good decision to do 3 pre-tapes because Sabrina isn't quite animated enough when she's not singing to connect to this audience, in my opinion. Her monologue was meh, but Plans was the right tone and so relatable. Her musical performances were well done. Kudos to the sax player in the PJs.
Yeah, I mean, I don't feel like any of my disappointment with this episode is on Sabrina Carpenter.
Yeah, she was okay.
I feel she did a good job with what she got.
Yeah, she was fine. Yeah, it was just the writing that was just.
If they announced like she was coming back to host again next season, I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah, I'd be cool with it, baby.
So, yeah. I mean, she's cool, and maybe she was more comfortable in the pre-tapes than in the live sketches. That's very natural, particularly if you're not a trained actor.
That's true. But I mean, no, but she's been acting. She's like a Nickelodeon Disney kid or something.
Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting this.
Yeah. She was on that. She was on the that sitcom Girl Meets World, the Boy Meets World spinoff.
That's right. We talked about that last week, and it went right out of my head
Yep.
because I mean, it's been a long time since I've been on the Disney Channel's target demographics.
Yeah,
so.
You can't go back now. You'll be on the list.
Again, yeah, I'm already on that list from her performance of Manchild. I don't need to be on another list. I mean,
yeah. What?
Yeah, come on. But that list will never be released because the Congress still isn't in session. So.
Oh, that's right. Loophole.
They didn't really talk about that at all.
No, not really.
That seems like prime update material, right?
Yeah,
or a sketch about like maybe congressmen meeting. And being like, well, how much longer can we delay this? What a weird thing to admit.
Yeah, no, let's do another Domingo sketch.
Yeah, so weird.
So weird. And
so weird. I wonder if they're like intentionally. And we didn't really talk about any of the No Kings protests. I mean, admittedly, that happened on the day, but
yeah,
I'm still 2 huge news stories that they're not really talking about.
What's going on there, SNL? Dropping the ball there, fella.
But hell, I didn't watch much news this week, so honestly, I hadn't heard about the George Santos stuff until.
Oh yeah, that's a whole
update. So
Jesus Christ, it's really I hurts my stomach just to think about it. Let's not even think of whatever. Yeah. But yeah, and that's the episode, guys. Thanks for listening. Mm-hmm. Thanks again, as always, for listening to the podcast. You could follow us on the Blue Sky at SNL Nerds. Donate to our Patreon that we've mentioned in this episode at Non-Productive, non-productive.com. Give us some money, please, pretty please.
It helps us keep the podcast going.
Yeah.
Helps us pay the expenses and stuff like that. And you can also follow us on our own social medias. Darren, where can the people find you?
Well, the people can find me on all social medias at my handle at Darren Credible. That's DARAN Credible.
And you can find me on all social medias at Trumbull Comic. That's TRUMBULL and the word comic. So,
okay. Yeah. So
do that.
Yeah. So SNL is off next week. So we're John. What are we gonna do there? We're gonna do a movie, right?
It's late October. I feel it's spooky season. I feel like we should do something Halloweeny.
Ooh.
How do you feel about that, sir?
Let's do something Halloweeny. Something scary, some spooky, something kooky.
Perhaps something mysterious. Perhaps a mystery.
Ooh.
Starring an SNL alum.
Oh. I think I know of such a movie, good sir.
Ooh, oh, lay it on me, baby.
Let's do something, a little something called A Haunting in Venice.
Ooh, Venetian.
Ooh.
Like it. Yeah. This is, of course, the third Hercule Poirot movie done by Mr. Kenneth Branagh, with where he is directing, and he has a glorious mustache, and he has an outrageous Belgian accent, and he there are lots of celebrities, and some of them have murdered the other celebrities. And one of the celebrities in this film is a Miss Tina Fey.
Yes, Tina Fey making a turn here in the dramatics, as it were.
Dramatic role. Now, I believe you have seen this film. I have not seen this.
Oh, really?
Right? Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah. Now, I've seen the previous two Hercule Poirot movies that Kenneth Branagh has done: Murder on the Orient Express and Death on the Nile, and I liked them both. Okay. So I'm really looking forward to this movie. I've been kind of saving the movie for the podcast. So
very nice,
because I knew Tina Fey was in it. So
all right, fantastic, man. Well, yeah,
I want to give our listeners my fresh reaction. I feel it's better if I come to these movies fresh.
No, absolutely, and I mean, plus you're a big mystery fan. Your love of Sherlock Holmes is well known, as well as
this is correct. Yes,
other mystery novels. So it would be good to get a purist view of this movie with Kenneth Branagh, Tina Fey. It has Jamie Dornan in it, and Michelle Yeoh. Oscar-winning,
like Michelle Yeoh, yeah.
Oscar-winning Michelle Yeoh. So
that's right. Now, I mean, I'm not as familiar with the Agatha Christie oeuvre, if you will. I haven't read much any Agatha Christie, and I really should. I mean, she created Hercule Poirot. She created Ms. Marple. She's done a ton of super famous mysteries.
Interesting.
So, and I know Kenneth Branagh can get kind of irreverent with how he adapts things. So I think some Agatha Christie purists maybe don't like this movie. I'm going to do a deep dive on this and research this so we can talk about it intelligently. But I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, indubitably. All right, cool.
It's going to be fun.
So, folks, do your homework. It's happening. We're talking all about A Haunting in Venice on the next episode of SNL Nerds.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So join us next week for Haunting in Venice, and we'll get our scary on for next week. But until then, nerds out.
This has been a non-productive media presentation. Executive producer, Frank Hablawi. This program and many others like it on the Non-Productive Network is distributed under a Creative Commons Attribution Non-Commercial No Derivatives license. Please share it, but ask before trying to change it or sell it. For more information, visit non-productive.com.